So, welcome to Youth Action Day. This is not about my story or these people's stories. It's about life. Everyone goes through a challenge, and it's important that you know you're allowed to discuss it and to grow from it and not get stuck in it. And the reason why I moved here is because I just felt comfortable here. You know, we welcomed some of the Syrian refugees. It's a comfortable country. It's a respectful country. It's an open country, and we're going to be very open today.
And that's what Youth Action Day is all about, building welcoming and inclusive communities where you feel valued. Because as you know, with diversity, we celebrate different groups and people. We celebrate ethnicity, age, sexual orientation, gender. That's what we're here for, the humanists in all of us trying to connect.
Hopefully we can continue to make change in our schools and our communities. That's the plan here. That's what this is all about, is you having voice and agency. Education is for you. It's not for us. We've already been there. Education is for you, and you're the future that we all want and believe and need to have. You need to fix the problems that my generation has created. And we've left you quite a pile to accomplish. So good luck with that.
With the multicultural pieces of this beautiful land that we live on. You know, that again, you are the future of things that will change. What you need to save are the young minds like this room here. You guys are going to change things. Because again, you'll see things very differently.
Thanks for everyone for coming out today. I coordinate an amazing program, leadership program that's open to all of you guys. The first thing they do, they go off to a 2.5-day leadership camp. You get to meet people from all over the school district. We do all sorts of fun experiential learning activities, exploring diversity, social justice issues. And at the end of camp, each school team, they decide to take on a project, one of which was Youth Action Day last year, which what an amazing example of a team project.
We're doing fine, fine, fine. We're doing fine, fine. Well, I'm a long way from home, but I'm never alone. No, we're doing fine, fine, fine. We're doing fine.
I am a queer cisgender female. That's how I identify. It's hard, and when you're happy with somebody, you always want other people to know that. In terms of something like this, when it's your personality and you're still kind of coming to terms with yourself, it's okay to not tell people. Like, you'll know when you're ready to. Mainly through that summer that I really started thinking about labels specifically for myself. And I tried a lot of different ones out. I tried gay, I tried lesbian, I tried pansexual. And every time I tried a new one on, it never really felt comfortable or fully right. It's totally okay to not have a label as well. I know lots of people that still haven't figured out what they want to identify as, or just don't feel comfortable with any of the labels that are being used right now, and that's totally okay. It's whatever you're comfortable with. It's okay to wake up tomorrow and realize that how you identify today is not how you identify tomorrow. And it's okay to change that and to try as many different identities as you need to until you find one that's comfortable. I know that doing that is scary and it's confusing and it's hard, but all you can do is keep going and just try and be your authentic self. And if anybody tells you that being different than them is wrong, you don't need them in your life.
Amika is resilient. She is one of those people that when you knock her down, she gets back up. She bounces. And that, I think, is a trait that I would love to think that we've had a part in.
My first experience here in Vancouver was horrible, but all I needed was a few people to show me different, and that's what I'm here to talk to you guys about. I was not only physically, but mentally abused. I was beat down, I was called fat. I felt like everything had ended for me. I went to school, and not only did it start with the relationship I was in, but the people at my school would also bully me. One day I skipped school and I just wanted to end it all. I self-harmed myself that day, and I was writing my goodbye notes for everyone to see when I was gone. When I got a message from Dave, he asked me if I wanted to grab coffee. So I was trying to come up with any reason possible not to go, but I couldn't come up with anything. So I just went, and from there my life got better.
We all have a story. That's what our whole thing is, right? We like to talk about stories and helping people share their stories. And I'm going to share a little bit of my story with you today, and it's going to be through music. Now, as some of you may know, unfortunately, I have a lot of experience with suicide. I lost both my brother and my father and two of my best friends to it. You don't know a thing about 11 years old. I'd look back and see the death. Saved mom from a real close death. No sweat. Dropped out of school, grade 7, no math class. House burnt right to the ground and my dad passed. I had to turn it around and I mean damn fast. Hard to focus when your brain only ever demand that. Tried to take my brother with me to that foster home. He wouldn't leave mom alone. Now him and my papa gone. Now I gotta walk a road of obstacles and rockin' shows. I can make that profit grow and finish the impossible goal. Break cycles like I'm 1 year old. I make music that'll talk to your soul, so get your mind right. Easy to see that you're not like me, and you're not like me. You don't know a thing about me.
Okay, so my name is Michaela Mamer, and I am in recovery from addiction. I started drinking at the age of 13, but I liked the feeling that it gave me, right? Like I liked the feeling that it gave me that I don't have to think about who I am, because I didn't know at the time, but I actually have like a lot of self-hatred. I had very, very low self-worth. I hated the person that I was. I had so many accomplishments and I had so many things going for me, but that low self-worth, like, really, really took me down. When I was actually blacked out from drinking is when I tried my first hard drug. I never like actually made the decision like I want to try drugs. I did it when my inhibitions were down and I had no idea what I was doing, and from that moment on I was hooked. I graduated, and within 2 months I was arrested for multiple reasons. I had scholarships to go to university and I turned them all down. A month after I was arrested the first time, I was put on house arrest, and that was like 6 months after I took my first hard drug. I came to a treatment center here on Vancouver Island. It's actually just in Cobble Hill, and I was just ready. I was like, I'm going to do everything that they told me to do, and I just took all the suggestions that they gave me. And today, I work in the treatment center that I went through. In 2 months, I'll be 5 years clean and sober from all mood-altering chemicals. And, I've devoted my life to bringing awareness to this, right? Like, so many people are dying. People are dying of all ages. It doesn't really matter where you've come from. Like, all walks of life, like, people are dying. It's not just street-level people. Like, people are dying in their homes. Like, people who are recreationally using drugs are dying. If you are struggling with drugs and alcohol, there is a way out. If you do know somebody who's struggling, I hope that you tell somebody, and I hope that you encourage them to get help as well, because it is possible. And the earlier that we get to it, the better, right?
So I'm here to talk to you guys about two different types of stories: good stories and bad stories. That even though I failed, I'm gonna achieve my goal. No one's gonna work harder than me. I am loved. My family loves me. People care about me. I belong here, and I'll do whatever it takes to go after it. When you believe a bad story, no matter what the world will do to make you successful at what you're trying to do, you'll self-sabotage it. Get out of your head, feel in your heart, and think about that problem that's been bugging you, that you've been struggling with. And I want you to ask your heart these questions: who I must become, what I must do, what I must believe, and who can help me with this.
You always told me you can make it if you try. My doctor said I'm doing just fine.
Thank you, everybody. See you next year.